Hello, everybody. My name is Gloria.
And I'm Mark.
And we are here tonight to teach you all about this beautiful oil bundle right here. We're going to get right into it tonight because we just want you to be able to learn about all of the amazingness that this is in a timely fashion. So one of the very first things when you get your oil bundle that I highly recommend is getting a carrier oil. I love Young Living's V6 oil because it's the only oil I can put on my face and not break out from. I've tried tons from the health food store and my skin reacted, and that one just seems to work really well with me. You can also use like grapeseed oil, jojoba.
Yeah.
There's a bug.
You can also use coconut oil.
Yeah, coconut oil, yes. So what that is going to do is it's going to help you to make like roller bottles like this when you're making some of the recipes that we're talking about. It's also going to help when you're using your oils to help kind of calm down like the super cooling effects of some of them, or the hotter effects of some of them, like peppermint. I really like to dilute all my oils before putting them on. It's going to make them go a lot further. And in very, 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 very rare cases, you can get contact sensitivity from using essential oils on the same spot consistently over time. I've never seen that happen, but it can happen. And this is a great way just to keep it safe, especially if you're going to use them on your babies. It's going to help calm the oil down. Calm the oil down. That should be
that works.
It should be on a t-shirt. Okay, so before we dig into the nitty-gritty here, why Young Living? Why are we sharing Young Living? There's so many essential oils out there. It's because of the Seed to Seal guarantee. You can go look that up on www.seedtoseal.org, and you can see all of the care that Young Living puts into their essential oils.
I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, we've been to some farms.
You can go to
the farms, which is super cool, you guys. It's wild out there because essential oils do not have any type of regulation on them. So no one is checking the labels of essential oils. So there are a lot of oils out there that have harmful fillers and fragrance in them, and the label says 100% pure organic therapeutic grade, and unfortunately no one is checking into that. So Young Living goes through rigorous testing as well as third-party testing. They go through Health Canada to make sure that you are getting a therapeutic grade oil, because you can have an organic farm, but if the plant isn't picked at the right time of the right day, if it had too much rain or not enough sun, it actually loses therapeutic constituents. So yeah, it's really cool that Young Living has been putting this care in for over 25 years now.
Absolutely. The Seed to Seal process is top notch with the third-party testing. They do on-site testing as well, so they know before it goes to the third-party testers that the product that they have is the product that they're promoting,
Yeah. It's really cool that anybody can go to the farms and visit. They have farms all over the world. I think I've been to 6 now. 6?
Yeah, I think you have been to 6.
Yeah, and I'm going to another one in July. Okay, so we are going to dig in here. So this is what your bundle is going to look like when you get it. Don't mind the glare. Dun, dun, dun. We are going to start with lemon. This is a brand new bundle because every time I buy one of these to show, I end up digging in to these oils and using them. And then I just buy another bundle because this bundle right here, if you're watching this and you don't have your bundle yet, is actually 50% off when you buy it like this, and it comes with a diffuser. Looks like this. I do not have it plugged in right now, but it has like a candlelight flicker and different light settings. It's amazing, and it's for $1.99. And so when you buy all of these oils that we talk about with the diffuser separately, it's almost $500, and this is $1.99. So I have bought many a bundle.
Absolutely. Now back to lemon.
Let's dig in.
Cold pressed, and
what's it made from?
The lemon rinds.
The rinds.
The rinds, yeah.
Yeah, and what makes that really, really cool is that it is alkaline and not acidic because it is made from the rind. So you can actually use it as a teeth whitener. I was kind of laughing. I was laughing before we hit record because I'm like, are my teeth like Ross white right now? If you've never seen Friends, you might not get that, but it's funny. Okay. So lemon oil right here. So it's really good for whitening your teeth. I like to mix it with a little bit of baking soda and really brighten them up. It's also amazing to get like stickers off of the windows. We got 3 kids. There's like stickers everywhere.
Gum in the hair.
Gum out of the hair, sap off of vehicles.
Yeah.
This mixed with some Epsom salts and like scrub your hands after you've been working with like grease and or you could use sugar and lemon instead of that orange.
Yeah, the Gojo or whatever.
I'm not supposed to name call.
Oh, yeah, name,
companies.
yeah, you know that stuff, you know the stuff.
Well,
You
edit
work on
that.
farms
I
and
don't know
stuff.
how to edit it. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna send this to cool people only. Okay, so lemon is actually also known as a happy oil. It's very uplifting. If you think citrus, you think sunshine, you think uplifting, but there's actually scientific evidence to back this. I highly recommend getting your brain on oils by Corey Deacon. He does live brain scans with these oils because he was so fascinated with how they worked in the brain. And lemon, when you inhale it, lights up a little happy pathway. And then after 66 days of smelling it consistently, it becomes a permanent happy pathway. So smell your lemon.
Absolutely.
Smell.
And on that note, that Corey Deacon was actually the seminar we went to for Corey Deacon was one of the large selling points for me.
Yeah, you're the sciencey one.
Yeah, because it really showed me that, wow, do they ever work? The power of our olfactory system to just nervous system regulation, how you know, how therapeutic even just smelling something can be. It blew my mind, blew my mind.
Oh, that one. Don't get it too close.
That's a little bit of peppermint. Yeah.
I just touched my nose with it.
And this time of year, peppermint on the back of the neck,
Yes.
cool your body temperature a couple of degrees. It's a great little relief if you don't have a chance. Plus, I make sure I always have peppermint on me at work.
Yes, I like putting it on my earlobes when I'm
Earlobes.
driving
Yeah.
because it just like wakes
Picks
up
you up.
my brain. If I'm getting a headache, if I feel a headache coming on, I'll put it like in the back here. If my headache's already full on, I feel like it doesn't work as good as when I catch it if it's coming.
Yeah.
But yes, if you're overheating, if you're having cramps,
Yeah.
on the belly, this is one that you're gonna dilute because it is very, very, very cooling.
Yeah.
And so again, when it comes to safety, when it comes to children, it's really common sense. Same with animals. So when it comes to kids, if it's really spicy for you, it's going to be extra spicy for a child. So if you wouldn't put peppermint straight on or by your eyes, you're not going to do that to a young child. But if my child has a fever, you bet your butt I'm going to use peppermint. I'm going to dilute 1 drop of peppermint to a little bit of carrier oil, put on the bottom of her feet, and it's going to work just as great. Low and slow with kids. A lot of them are very gentle. If they're super gentle on you, you know they're safe for baby. Really using that common sense. And when it comes to pets, we have 2 dogs, 3 cats, and 11 chickens. We have our own little farm going here, and we've been diffusing every day for 7 years. Our pets are so happy and healthy. We just make sure that they can leave a room. When we diffuse with doors open. We don't lock them in any spaces where they can't get out. Don't do that to anybody you love. Animals are very smart and they know what's good for them and what's not good for them, and they will simply leave a room if something is not good for them.
So on that note with peppermint too, if I notice ants, I'll take a cotton ball, put a little peppermint on it and go stick it where those ants are. They find other places to be. They just say, no, this isn't for me.
True story. Okay, lavender. I would have paid $199 for this bottle right here because I suffered with cystic acne since I was 13 years old, and I had spent so much money on laser treatments, doctor's visits, creams and potions, the most expensive stuff to cheap stuff that people would talk about on acne.org and all of everything in between, and nothing ever worked. And this little bottle right here cleared up my skin and gave me my confidence back. And so I just started spot treating when I first got it, and now I just add it in. I make a little nighttime moisturizer using this and frankincense, copaiba, which we're gonna get to, and lavender, and just put that on at night.
Me too.
Oh, you're glowing. It is working. Okay, so I burnt myself pretty good here also 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And lavender here is amazing for burns. I mixed it with some coconut oil and just applied it. And it's doing really well. So if you have burns, cuts, scrapes, we use it for boo-boos. Like I said, we have 3 girls, so we use it a lot. It's for all things skin. Really, at the end of the day, essential oils are very, very easy to understand. I think people want to overcomplicate them, but when it comes to flowers are great for skin. Citrus is great for mood. Trees are great for grounding. Roots, grounding, citrus, sunshine, like flowers, skin. So it's and herbs are for keeping you above the wellness line. It's really basic, right? And I used to actually think I hated lavender, but it turns out I just don't like that fake lavender. I love Young Living's lavender. And the 3 oils that we just talked about actually make up your natural antihistamine. So for allergies, I would do 10 drops of each of these into a roller bottle like this, and fill the rest with carrier oil, pop the lid back on, and roll it on the back of my brainstem right there. And it's going to help with your allergies. Yeah. You can also put it in the diffuser if you're like, I don't have any roller bottles. It's great in the diffuser. Just put your head over it's not steam. What is it called?
The diffusion.
Diffusion. Sure. We'll be here all week. No. Okay. Copaiba, copaiba, copaiba. I don't know. It doesn't matter how you say it. What I do know is that it works amazing. So this is just sap straight from a tree in Oman. No, that's not right.
That's frankincense.
That's frankincense.
South America. I can't remember exactly which country.
Okay. I'll look it up after.
Yes, but it is
it's just sap.
It's just free sap.
So gentle. I used it for my baby when she was teething. Put it right onto the gums. And it would take her from screaming to just calm. And it's an anti-inflammatory. Also for underneath your eyes. I'm telling you, if you're puffy, get it on there. This one actually also acts like a magnifier. So whatever you layer this on top of, it's going to make extra strength. So like the allergy blend I just made, if you layer this on top, now it's extra strength. It's just magnifying the properties of all of the oils. And I'm obsessed with that one. Okay, frankincense. What's your favorite thing about Frank?
Both Frank, geez, there's so much. I love frankincense. It is like one of God's true gifts to this world. For
it was a gift to God.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's good enough for baby Jesus, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, it's great. And on PubMed, there's currently over 18,000 medical studies that are being done on the various effectiveness of frankincense. We have friends that use it to help regulate their mood. I use it.
Stay compliant, babe.
Yeah, that's you caught me there for a sec. So I like to use it for anything for my cuts or skin tags. I had a skin tag that you just give a little dab and that thing just went away. It was great. Yeah, it's so good.
So in the oily world, what we call a scent tent. So you put a couple drops in your hand, you just rub your hands together. You take it all in, and that is actually impacting your brain and changing things in your brain and your nervous system in 20 seconds. A lot of people think ingestion is like the most aggressive way to get something in your body, but actually your sense of smell
Absolutely.
take something directly into your brain. Do not pass go, do not collect 200. And when we are smelling something like this, it's like an automatic, oh, there you go.
Yeah,
It just calms all your nerves, all your nervous system. Your sense of smell is so powerful. Your sense of smell right here, it affects your emotional, it's your emotional center. And so when you're feeling I'm like stay compliant,
unregulated.
when you're feeling unregulated or you're feeling like things are just too much, I highly recommend scent tenting, hand on the heart, hand on the belly, deep breaths, and just calming that beautiful nervous system of yours. I can't imagine life without Frank. I feel so calm already, and we're only halfway through the oils. Okay.
I would send 10 too, but I still got work hands going on.
He just, I'm like, okay, so Panaway.
Yes, I love Panaway.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Panaway, Pain Away. It's one of the blends, maybe that wasn't so compliant, but that's the way I always thought of it.
Yes.
Yeah, it smells like root beer.
It does smell like root beer.
But with the blend that's there,
Mm.
I typically use that for my tinnitus and whatnot. And when I apply it to the back of my ear and my earlobes.
Yeah,
and
don't
whatnot,
ever put oils into
Not
your ear,
just
around your ear. Just like you
Right.
don't put them in your eye.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Don't do that.
And so it really helps. It really helps in those times that I find it's the worst. It
Mhm.
really kind of just brings it back down and calms it out, especially when I mix it with this little
Oh,
group.
yeah. So this right here, so this is that Copaiba. Remember, it's the magnifying one. So Panaway is really good for healing bruising. It's really good for muscle spasms,
Yeah.
aches, pains. Even if you just worked out really hard and the next day you get those aches and pains. I love this combo in the bath, just a couple drops of each with Epsom salts. You never want to just put oils into water and then get in the water.
Yeah, never forget it.
It'll burn your bits.
You'll never forget it.
Because oils and water don't really mix. The
No.
oils will just float on the top. And then just attach to the skin. So when they're mixed with Epsom salts, it's going to disperse it throughout the bath. After this bath, do not make plans except for with Netflix and chill because you are like actually chill. You're gonna be like so relaxed. I can't imagine life without this combo, without this whole bundle. But it's also really good mixing with coconut oil, like a mason jar, like that big, 10, 10, 10. Mix it with the coconut oil, throw it in the fridge and let it harden, and then use it as like a pain balm. And that's gonna make it last a lot longer. And it's like nature's A5, whatever that stuff is.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Moving along. I don't know why I'm singing. I want to make this quick for you guys, but I could talk about this all day. Okay, we got purification. What do you got to say about purification?
I always have bottle purification in the truck, not only for my smelly work truck. I go from working on rough job sites to people's fancy homes, and let's face it, our shoes stink. So I usually put a drop or two in my footwear, especially if I know I have to do kind of both those tasks in a day. It just makes it so I'm not the stinky shoe guy when I go into somebody's house.
Love that. That's
Right?
good. That's good. I love it on my wool dryer balls. So right now, if this is the only piece of information you take with you, get rid of your dryer sheets. Okay, get rid of those because they are so toxic. They are so bad for you. Yeah, just a big no. They're bad for your dryer as well. They put like a wax film on your dryer, which can cause fires. And then after you like wash it in that, you're wearing that. And this is our largest organ. So whatever we put on this, it gets soaked in like a sponge into our body, into our bloodstream. So just throw them out and just get some wool dryer balls there. It's actually way more affordable than buying dryer sheets as well. And then you just put your favorite oils on. Everyone has their own. This one, the lemongrass in this, like getting your sheets out of the dryer after they've been rolling around in purification. It's like a spa. I love it.
It's nice.
6 years into this journey and I'm not tired of it yet. Speaking of smelling nice, this next one does not smell very nice. Which one is it?
It's Di-Dries.
Yeah. How do you use Di-Dries, babe?
Everything stomach antacid related. I used to be a big Tums guy. Before we started all this, I'd have just the big bottle of Tums. And really, since we've started on our low toxic living, you know, you eat a little better, you kind of drop the toxic products like the dryer sheets, like the soaps with heavy SLS and all of those other things you can search up. And for a while there, I would still get heartburn. And so I would put a couple drops of Di-Dries on and just rub it on your stomach. I'm telling you, in minutes, it's gone. Minutes. And really, since then, it's been years now. I don't take anything. Like, I never ever get heartburn anymore. It's the craziest thing. From going to having a bottle in my work bag with me all the time to never having it, that is just like one of those subtle ways that I truly know that
It's
young
working.
living and like going to a low tox lifestyle is working. I still eat cheeseburgers.
Oh yeah, that's
I
what we
still
say.
drink beer. I still do those things.
Very
Nothing changed on that end.
Right, because I'm like, I don't think you need to be a purist, and I don't want anyone to feel like they have to be a purist to use essential oils and to start this lifestyle, because I think that's what holds a lot of people back from starting, is they think they have to be all in and perfect. And
I love cheeseburgers and beer too much to give them up. I'm moving.
Yeah. RC, so this one is the marriage saver, okay? If you have somebody who snores, this on the chest, again, just diluted, rubbing it around is gonna open up the airwaves. It's got like all this eucalyptus and all this goodness in it. Also just in the diffuser at night, when there are fires burning, like I know Alberta has some fires right now, things like that, this in the diffuser is going to help the air quality in your home. And yeah, a lot of people use it when they're exercising to help open up their airwaves, or if you're like going on a hike. I think that's it. I also love to put a drop in the on the sides of my shower, and then have like a nice warm shower, hot shower, and it just steams, and it's all eucalyptus.
Yeah, it's true. RC is really good.
Yeah,
helps loosen up that phlegm too.
Oh yeah,
so
if you're sick, it's a.
If you're like a guy like me, I'll do it, and then I'll just get rid of it the guy way.
Do you know how much money, do you know how much money we save by not, when we used to get sick all the time because it would go through, our kids would bring something different, then we would all have it go through us. And we would go to the Shoppers or whatever and dump like $60 on, you know, those over the counter things and all those things. Now we don't buy any of that stuff.
Well, and not only that, I don't know if it's all of this or whatever, but I literally have not been sick in years. Like it's going on almost 4 years since I've actually had like a real cold.
Like you think start to come on, but then you just
2017, 2018.
Which is crazy considering what we all just
like
that you didn't get sick.
The whole craziness that we just went through. I wasn't sick once. Nice.
So this one's Thieves. This is our MVP. I wish I had my Thieves here.
Yeah,
it's right there. Oh,
yeah, there's some
Thieves. So you can see the Thieves bottle right behind my husband there on the thing there. There's like a cleaner, there's toothpaste, laundry soap, all made with the Thieves.
And sanitizer.
All made with the Thieves, because this one it packs a punch. It's got like, I don't even know what's all in it. You don't need to know what's all in it. You just need to know that it works.
Yeah,
it's like ginger and.
Okay, I gotta quickly go over the story quickly.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so Gary Young, the gentleman that started this whole process, he actually was doing oil research and whatnot in France, and ended up finding a lost recipe for back in the days with the Black Plague and the big long nose guys. They would have
They had masks. They
had the
masks.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But they found that those people were robbing the dead and not dying. And so he found this recipe and brought it back. And it's actually this recipe that they got from from
Yeah.
that time that has been brought forward. I love Thieves. Thieves is a go-to in both my vehicles.
It keeps your healthy organisms thriving and kills the bad bacteria.
Yeah.
So a lot
And
of things out there, a lot of things out there kill 99.9% of germs, but we actually need some good germs
That's
to
right.
thrive. We have a septic system, so we really
Yeah.
understand this. You need good bacteria to be working in your favor. And when you strip all the good away, you don't have those guys in there fighting the battles. And that's why I think we stay above the wellness line, because we have good bacteria thriving. We're not stripping our body of its natural good bacteria using all these crazy cleaners that we used to clean. If you need to like open windows and run out of a room and you can't breathe when you're cleaning your bathrooms, come on.
Poison.
Stop it. I'm sorry. Stop. It's because we love you. Okay. So Thieves right here, a little test that you can do at home is take a piece of bread, put a drop of Thieves on that bread, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it away. I just won't hit you. Put it away. And a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, then it gets really weird. But try it. All around that Thieves drop that you put will not have a touch of mold or bacteria, but the rest of the bread will turn into like powder. And that's how you can see how powerful Thieves is. How we use it is putting it on the bottom of our feet, especially before the kids go to school, just keeping us above that wellness line. All right, guys, it's the final.
There's a little hidden compartment in the starter kit too that leads you to this.
Oh my gosh, but wait, there's more. I just came from the Northern Lights farm. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. That's a forest in a bottle, you guys.
Yeah.
I put this in my room in the diffuser at night. It's my favorite one at night because I walk in, I put it on, I go like do my, wash my face, brush my teeth, tuck my kids in, come into my room, and it's like a tranquil forest. It's just the best.
It's great.
It's also good for your hormonal.
Yeah, for guys, that is great testosterone boost. It actually that oil is actually, or the tree and oil itself is actually one of the highest frequencies that it resonates at. It's
432 megahertz. So disease happens below 60 megahertz. That oil has 400 and like almost 60 megahertz. That's insane.
Yeah, you want to all these oils are great, but you want a manly oil? That's one.
It's also for women.
It is also for women.
I'm just bugging you. I'm totally bugging you.
So I'm gonna drink this now then.
Don't drink my kit.
These are tasty.
This is life. Is all you need to know. Ninja is life.
Yeah.
When you buy this, you're gonna want to do it for 30 days consistently. I recommend just doing a little check-in. How do you feel at the beginning? How's your digestion? How's your skin? How are you sleeping? How's your energy at around 2 p.m.? It does all the things, you guys. It is such an important tool in our house for feeling really, really good. Before Young Living, I lived with chronic pain, bouts of depression, anxiety, like I said, cystic acne for 9 years. And I really believe this, and we have a supplement called Sulfurzyme. I believe this in Sulfurzyme, if you are dealing with any type of inflammation, chronic anything, like you need this in your life. It's the best thing ever. It took me from like barely surviving to thriving. It tastes amazing. I don't crash in the afternoon. I don't get heart palpitations. I sleep through the night. My skin glows. I just feel so good when I drink it. And it's just 1 shot a day.
Yeah.
And it's better than that second cup of coffee.
So also in this little kit, you get a little hand sanitizer, a rollerball lid,
and
little sample bottles if you feel like sharing or want to take a pocket one.
So Young Living has this super cool referral program. So after you use this and you're digesting better, sleeping better, you're feeling better, and your friend's like, I'm not sleeping, or my digestion sucks, and you're like, here, try this, and you can put a little bit in. And if they're like, I want one of those, you get a $97 thank you check from Young Living for referring a friend. And you don't have to do that, but it's just on the table. It's available for you. if you so choose, and I think that's pretty sweet. We've talked about quite a few different products tonight, and if you're like, that sounds amazing, I don't really know, I need to talk to you about Essential Rewards super quick before I let you go, because it actually is the best rewards program on the planet. You start off at 10% back, and after 3 months of ordering consistently monthly, you're at 20% back on your purchases. And then after 2 years, it's 25% back. So we get 25% back every single month for ordering things that we need, like supplements, stuff to clean our house with, kids stuff, oils, like all of the stuff I used to buy in a store, and I was spending that money anyway. I've moved into my own store and I'm making money back. They also send me free gifts for ordering monthly. And what's really cool is it doesn't cost anything to join. You can opt out at any time. You don't have to phone a weird number where they're going to try and keep you or be weird. You can go onto your own account and just stop it if you don't want anything. You choose the day that it comes. You choose what you're getting. You're in full control. And that's something that made me feel really safe, is that I was in full control of my own account. Nobody was ordering for me. I didn't have to meet up with anyone in a weird parking lot to exchange my products. Like, I had full control, and I like that. Something I like. So it really is the best. And what I love is that it encourages people to start slowly just ditching and switching these little things. So maybe month 1, you start with your oils, and then month 2, you get the Thieves bundle, and that's going to get all the harmful cleaners out of your home. And then month 3, you get Ningxia and Sulfurzyme, and you start putting all that good back in. I promise you, by month 3, you are going to feel like a different human than when you started. If it can take me from chronic pain, and in 3 months, like in tears, just so grateful for how good I felt. And the best way that I can describe it before I let you go is, it's like a dirty fish tank. If you see a dirty fish tank and the fish are sick, would you medicate the fish, or would you clean out the bowl and put the fish back in? You probably clean the bowl out. Well, your body is like that fish tank. And imagine how good you're meant to feel if you just clean it out. All of these toxic things that we use in our everyday home, it does add up. And toxic burden is a very, very real thing. And it can make people feel all sorts of ways. And when you clean out that fish tank, you can thrive and you can feel amazing, because the body is meant to heal. It's meant to self-heal, but it just needs all that stuff removed so it can do its job. And then you can feel your best. So thank you.
That's great. So just a little guy's perspective, just to finish it off here. I called this box Wizard Tears when she first brought it in. I said, okay, that's what you're doing, fine. Then I noticed the changes that she went through in 3 months that we had fought 9 years with. And this was the first real change that we had in 9 years. Then I had my own little wins with them. And it took me about a year before I realized I used this whole little kit for parenting with the kids, for myself. And yeah, it's worth it. It's
the best.
So worth it.
Best investment ever.
Yeah, I
I've
really
spent $200 on a lot worse, like Chinese food.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not dissing Chinese, but
No,
I'm just saying your health
true.
is worth the investment, and we're here still sharing 6 years later because we believe in it and we stand behind it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We're both here. Thanks, baby.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Now go wash my dirty hands. Okay, bye everybody.